Welcome to Front Page. It's wonderful to have you with us. So if ever you want to know if an industry is about to cannibalize itself, look at what the engineers are actually doing, not what the PR team is saying. Databricks just put out a report that shows software companies are staring at a massive problem they created themselves. For 2 years, we've been told AI is just a co-pilot, a little digital assistant that helps humans type faster. But the data shows that's a lie. Companies have moved past using AI for suggestions. They're using it to build the entire foundation of their software. The machine isn't helping the coder anymore. The machine is actually replacing the need for the coder entirely. This looks, of course, like moving fast and breaking things, except the thing getting smashed is the career path of every computer science grad in the country. But of course, before we look at the actual wreckage, I would request you to please hit like, share, and subscribe. And of course, welcome to Front Page. Databricks just reported a $5.4 billion revenue run rate, which is a 65% jump over last year. If you look at where that money is actually coming from, $1.4 billion is tied specifically to their AI products. They've moved way past just testing the waters. To keep this going, they just grabbed $7 billion in new capital. $5 billion in equity at a $134 billion valuation and another $2 billion in debt. They're hoarding this cash to hire every engineer they can find and buy up enough computing power to make sure nobody else has a chance to catch up. Databricks CEO Ali Ghodsi is making a move that should give every SaaS founder a permanent nervous twitch. For years, software companies protected themselves with a moat of complex menus and dashboards that took weeks of training to master. It was job security. But that wall is crumbling. Because when you can just talk to your software in plain English, the fancy interface becomes about as useful as a screen door on a submarine. It's just invisible plumbing. The numbers at Databricks confirm it. Their Neon team found that nearly 80% of the databases on their platform are now built by AI agents, not people. So imagine you're running a small home business and you suddenly need a custom system to track a massive surge in orders for, let's say, mango pickles. Instead of begging a developer for 3 weeks to build the architecture, you just tell an agent what you need and the database builds itself while you're still slicing the fruit. I have to say this. Please forgive me. Ye dil mango more. Had to do it. That actually becomes a reality. Basically, the creator economy has a new lead actor. And it doesn't need a vanity van, a Diwali bonus, or for that matter, a soul. But now, of course, for the billion-dollar question, where is that $7 billion going? Towards Lakebase and Genie. Lakebase is a serverless Postgres database built specifically for agents. It's the foundation for a world where bots are constantly building and updating their own backends. Then, of course, there's Genie, feature which brings an end to the era where you had to beg the IT department for a simple spreadsheet. Basically, Genie lets any employee chat with their data in plain English bypassing the SQL gatekeeper, who treats the company database, well, like a state secret. We've felt it. So, if the lakehouse is the massive library of information, Genie is the person who actually knows where everything is and can just give you the answer. It's data access for the rest of us. No coding, no tickets, and no waiting 3 weeks to find out why your vintage scooter parts are stuck in customs. Investors, of course, are obsessed. Why? Because they're smelling blood in the water. If agents can operate tools directly, your favorite workflow software gets repriced, and that too very fast. The moats are shrinking. Ghodsi's warning is loud. Some SaaS giants will pivot. Others will cling to seat-based pricing and old-school menus. And of course, those are the ones that will get cooked. It's like actually bringing a Nokia to a Tesla fight. So, I want to understand what the funding really signals. Databricks is already free cash flow positive. They didn't need the money to survive. They took it to dominate. They want to be the safe, armored foundation while the rest of the software layer turns into a mosh pit. So how are the vitals doing, you ask? Here they are. Net retention rate above 140%, 800 plus customers paying over $1 million, 70 plus whales paying over $10 million. This is just financial gravity. When this much money moves this fast, the rest of the industry has two choices. Either find a pulse and keep up, or just lie down and wait for the flat line. And here, of course, as always, is the front page take. This, of course, is the AI economy with the mask getting ripped off. The infrastructure is for bots, the data is gated, and talking like a human is the only interface left. The question isn't whether AI replaces developers. It's what you, yes, the builders, the disruptors, are supposed to do when the boring part of your job is suddenly being executed by a machine for free. Databricks is betting that SaaS is about to become nothing more than just elevator music while agents take over the room. So, of course, what we want to understand is, what do you feel? And we want your inputs in the comments below. Are you ready to let an algorithm build your entire back end while you're busy scrolling, or is this trillion-dollar dream just a giant bubble looking for a needle? This, ladies and gentlemen, is Front Page by the AIM Network. Like, share, subscribe, and always remember, think AI, think AIM.